Hello everyone and welcome back to Harvest Moon Wonderful Life Special Edition. This is Showboat and welcome to the late night edition. That is of course because this particular episode is being recorded on a Monday, which means it's being recorded at night. It is going on 9 o'clock at night. So, today is the first day of winter. I do not need to save before going to bed, thank you very much indeed, so we shall see what sort of stuff happens now that it is officially winter. Well, first off, we have rain. We also have a new outfit, wonderful pink and brown for winter. So we have a new edible somewhere. I need to find where the edible grows. But yeah, so this season has the most important flower. The most important flower. That being the upseed flower. And only like one of them grows at a time. Maybe, actually, I think 2 grow at a time, and it's like every 3 days, so you only end up with like 10. Less than 10 if it's every 3, but whatever. Pretty sure you don't end up with all that many, so you have to make sure that the ones that you do get are made good use of. It's still gonna make me wait to see about the miracle potion. Ah yeah, so the grass will take quite some time in this season to come back, to regrow, I should say. It takes much longer than usual. I think it pretty much takes the whole season to regrow the grass in winter. So yeah, that's a thing. Once we cut it down, it will not really be back until around spring. So we went and we did the things. Now we can go out into our normal routine. Hopefully, Lumina is at 4 hearts once we talk to her and give her gift today. That would be glorious if we could also get the event. That would be really wonderful. The event would be awesome. Because we still have to do the final heart event before we can actually propose to her. Once we've gotten that event, we can pretty much just propose at any time. Oh look, it's a thing! It's the thing! So this is the wild edible. It is called the sorrel, and it is quite difficult to find, apparently, so I have to be very aware of where it is. Either that or just hold on to all of my hackberries and beat those during this season, because sorrels seem to be just a little bit on the rare side. Alright, Lumina. It's time. Hi. Yeah, I came to visit you. Here, have a trick blue. I have 70 of them. You're in an animation. You're in an animation. Will it stop at any point? I wonder if I just sit here Will the animation stop eventually, or will it just keep on looping like that? This sucks, because she totally wasn't doing the animation when I pushed the button to talk to her, and now she's doing the animation. I better not right now. You better talk to me. Talk to me. Take the thing. Yes. I had to talk to her, but whatever. Take the thing. Take the thing. She doesn't have 4. She doesn't have 4 yet. Oh, I'm so sad. This is taking a long time to get up to 4 hearts. Really long time. Maybe we have to come back at the evening hours. Give her another gift to try to get this moving along, cause yeah, the clock is ticking. We only have this one season, this one final season to propose. Else we get the reverse proposal, and yeah, I don't want the reverse proposal. So this is the upseed. Hi. Yeah, so that's the upseed. And then this is the normal flower. This is the amorous. Amorous. Amore. Give me all of the things, please. I want all of the things. This is money. And there should be one more upseed. Quite literally on the other side of town. Hiding somewhere. It is hiding somewhere. Don't tell me that these things are all the way around this pond. I don't see them on the other side, so I'm gonna assume that these are the only ones here. Back on the horse. Moving on. We're going to pick this town clean. I was just about to say we're going to pick this clown clean. Good thing I caught myself there. That would have been hilarious. At my expense. And I'd rather not have any hilarity at my own expense. Unless it's myself making the hilarity on purpose about myself. Anyhoozle, another sorrel. Yay. You know, for some reason I think these things take 2 days to respawn. Just part of me thinks that they take 2 days to respawn. I don't know why I'm thinking that. Might be distant memories attempting to make their way into my mind. But yeah, so where is the other upseed? Where is another upseed? I know it's somewhere. Maybe it spawns tomorrow? Maybe I can get like 1 a day? That would be pretty awesome. Have 10 at the end of the season. Don't forget, we're still trying to save up at this point 20,000 gold to unlock the third the big field over there that's filled with vegetation currently. This is not something that you have to do in the in the GameCube versions of the game. Oh look, it's a Muku. It's a Muku. He is a character. Yes, it's true. We had that event that introduced him the other day. No, it's Moe. Bye, Moe. I thought there was another upseat available somewhere. I guess not. As I yawn. Hi. If you give Muku gifts, you can be friends. I'm not gonna be friends with Muku. That's not a thing that I will be doing. That is not a thing that I will do. Absolutely not. So I could plant crops, but I mean, until I get access to hybrids, I don't see the point. They are supremely invaluable. Well, and I mean that quite literally. They have no value. They are invaluable. Unvaluable? Unvaluable. Whatever. Language. I hate it. Oh, it's another sorrel I see from here. I'm not going to go, oh, perfect number of chick blue. I might have to start giving something else from here on out. Fishing, na 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 fishing. So I haven't really talked too much about the actual fishing mechanics, so the available fish do differ depending on your location, but it also differs by season. So there are different fish in different areas at different seasons. It's actually quite an interesting system that is pretty much on par with the other Harvest Moon games that exist. It is approximately the same as the other Harvest Moon games that exist, where it's essentially the same. They have different fish in different areas and at different times of the year. That's a huge Colombo. Too bad it's a Colombo and is absolutely worthless to me because of that. But hey, we can at least cook sashimi, right? You know, in our room that likes to freeze the game, making me have to reset and lose all progress. Yeah, that sounds like a fantastic way to increase our profits by spending inordinate amounts of real time trying to make that happen. Yeah, suffice it to say, I'm only going to really do that if I'm absolutely desperate for money, which, yeah, I'm not absolutely desperate for money right now. Eventually, our normal cow is going to stop giving us milk. Whether or not that happens by the end of this season is completely up to chance. If I'm not mistaken, I've even had one time where she stopped producing in autumn. It was a bit over halfway through fall, and I stopped getting milk from my normal cow. I was like, what the hell? It was really early, and it's completely by chance that that happened on that day. So, and I've had other times where she's lasted through the end of the first year. Time theoretically does pass between chapters, but as soon as chapter 2 started, she was dry. So, still, even though she did last until the bitter end of the first year, it ultimately comes to an end eventually. So, once she's dry, she's being sold. I do not want normal cows at all. I want money. I don't want to be feeding this normal cow through an entire pregnancy just to get another normal cow, which doesn't make me as much money as what a star cow would make me. That's why I have a star cow. I can get like 7 units of milk in a single milking at S rank star cow level, which are quite valuable. Yeah, they are quite valuable, especially if you sell them to Van at a markup. That's where the majority of money comes from in this game. The money doesn't really come from crops. Even when we get hybrid crops, even when we do the hybrid crop thing, it's still going to be more of a passive income. It'll be a relatively solid burst income, like as soon as the crops are ready. But in terms on a day-to-day basis, star cows reign supreme in this game for the amount of money that they can give you. Having a barn of star cows that are producing, which I think the most you can really have producing at any given time is like 4. Having them all producing gives you the most amount of money on a per day basis of anything in this game. You literally need to do nothing else but raise those cows. It is absolutely astonishing that is the case with this game, but it is true. Harvest Moon, where money is made by just the cows and nothing else. A game that's supposed to be about farming, growing crops, ends up having a situation where most of the best way to earn money isn't by raising crops. I mean, even in freaking Story of Seasons, they're like basically every Harvest Moon game has a method that is better than anything else to make money, but usually it involves raising crops of some description. Like in Story of Seasons, the most recent game from the developers of the original Harvest Moon franchise, you make the most money by growing a product that you then convert into something else, which you then convert into something else, which you then convert into something else. You make you essentially make fabrics out of like flax, and the flax takes like 7 days to grow on a normal basis. It's like a week, but then you can weave it, you can dye it, and you can turn it into like an actual fabric. Oh, Lumina's playing the piano at this time of evening? I wasn't quite anticipating that. Will she stop at 7? Or will she stop now? No, she's still playing. Maybe she'll stop at 7. Just maybe. If it suddenly halts at 7. Yay, it suddenly halted! How about you have a flower? Why is it that sometimes that she'll take 2 in one day and other times she just won't? Why is that a thing? Like, what's the trigger? Like, what allows her to take 2 in a day as opposed to just 1? Because I would really like to know. Maybe it is a 12-hour timer, but I could have sworn I've given her a second gift within a 12-hour period. I don't know. It's strange. Strange and unusual. I'm realizing I haven't actually talked about, like, vlog-type stuff in this entire episode. Well, I think it's about time to change that as we are approaching the end of this day. So what's been going on? Well, as I said, it is evening on a Monday. My Mondays are quite long. I spent a good deal of time in the lab. I, of course, didn't go to do lab work last week because I was sick. Technically still a little tiny bit sick. I mean, I'm feeling mostly okay, but I still think a few remnants are remaining. I'm more like 95% better at this point. Yesterday, being Sunday, I went out to see a movie. Actually, I was feeling alright. I went out to see the movie I said I was going to see. In the last episode of this, I saw Crimson Peak, and it is pretty decent. I have to say, it is not so much a horror movie. I'm gonna make that pretty clear right off the bat. It's not really, like, the focus of the film isn't the actual, like, horror elements. It's a movie with ghosts in it, not a ghost movie. And it makes that perfectly clear, even from the beginning of the actual movie itself. As you're watching it, it actually quite literally tells you that that's how it's going to be in this particular story. But it was good. I would suggest seeing it even if you aren't, like, really into the horror type stuff. I'm pretty sure that if you're really into the horror type stuff, it'll probably be a bit disappointing, I'd say, if what you're expecting is a lot of horror stuff, because that's not necessarily what it's about. But it does tell a decent story, so I would say go watch it. Definitely. Other than that, not really much. Research. That's about it. I've been boring. I've been playing Kerbal Space Program as well. Yeah, I'm going to save. Yeah, I've been setting up my satellite network for remote tech mod today. That's actually going to be part of the base game soon enough. Once they release their 1.1 update, but we still have 1.05 coming up soon. So it'll be a little while before we have to worry about that. Yes, I want to overwrite. So with that, I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been Showboat, here in the 9 o'clock hour and at night, and I will see you all on the next one, where we will continue in winter. We're almost done with our first chapter. I cannot believe it. See you all then.